Hey guys, Fletch here bringing you another Fletch Talks video, and this video centres around the breaking news this Sunday that Claude Puel has been sacked by Leicester City following a string of disappointing results, with the latest coming against Crystal Palace Saturday evening where the Foxes lost 4-1, a game that proved to be the last for the Frenchman. Puel leaves Leicester in 12th position, taking 32 points from 27 games, winning 9, drawing 5 and losing 13. They're currently on a 6-game losing streak in the Premier League and 7 games in all competitions when you include their FA Cup exit to Newport County, meaning the Foxes haven't won a game since New Year's Day, where they beat Everton by a 0-0. And because of the poor run of form and how things are tight in the bottom half of the table with different results constantly changing the scenario down there, the questions began being asked about his future, and as they continued to snowball, it became more and more inevitable that it was a question of when and not if, unless a miraculous turnaround was to occur. The Frenchman took charge of the Foxes in October 2017 when the club was seemingly in a relegation fight, even at that early stage of the season. Former manager Kevin Shakespeare was sacked with the club lying in 18th, but by the end of the season, Puel led Leicester to a 9th place finish, a respectable final standing all things considered. But the former Southampton manager was still being called out for his defensive approach to the game, claiming it was too negative and not what the Leicester supporters wanted to see. They saw Puel's job was to steady the ship, so to speak, and he accomplished that. He secured Leicester's Premier League status, but many didn't want to see his negative football anymore at the King Power Stadium. But regardless, Puel remained manager of the Foxes into the summer and into the new season. Before the end of 2018, Leicester were 8th with 8 wins, 4 draws and 8 losses to their name. Europa League was looking a possibility for them, and unlikely but excellent results against the likes of Manchester City and Chelsea helped many believe that that scenario could be what Leicester's season held for them. But it wasn't to be. A poor run of results saw Leicester slide down the table, and they've lost ground on the likes of Watford and Wolves. And it will take something special at this stage of the season to catch them, a task made even harder now that a new manager is set to come in, and also given the form of both those sides mentioned. In my opinion, I thought Leicester had been a little unlucky in recent weeks. The results have been close, but ultimately, close but no cigar isn't good enough. Despite the closeness of the results, they have lacked a killer instinct in front of goal this season, and defensively at times looked good, but too many times at key moments they've been sloppy and conceded too many easy goals. I just think whoever takes over, they've definitely got a promising side building here. It's just in need of a strong and consistent spine to it. There's plenty of young and quality players there that perhaps didn't completely suit the style of Puel, but a strong spine, as mentioned, was lacking throughout his reign as manager, and now the search for a new one continues. But who do Leicester go for? An early name being rumoured is Brendan Rodgers, a manager who has previously managed both Swansea and Liverpool in the Premier League, so he's no stranger to it. But he's on the verge of winning another Scottish Premier League title with Celtic, and I doubt he would want to leave them right now. Maybe at the end of the season though. Apart from that though, there's been nothing concrete. A few small rumours here and there, but the Rodgers one was the only one that multiple sources are claiming to be a real possibility. It could be that Leicester take a chance on a lower league manager, or they do what Huddersfield and Southampton have already done this season and look abroad for a fresh and different approach. Either that, or they could be fairly predictable and look at the likes of Alan Pardew, Sam Allardyce or Mark Hughes as a possible replacement. Either way, interesting times lie ahead as a new chapter begins at the King Power Stadium. And on that note, that wraps up this video. But I want to know what you think. Do you agree with the sacking of Claude Puel? Who do you think Leicester will replace him with? Or who would you like to see Leicester replace him with as manager? Leave a comment down below. As always, remember to hit that like button on the way out if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you're new, or subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Both will be very much appreciated. Thank you guys for watching and listening. I've been Fletch, this has been another Fletch Talks video, and I will see and speak with you all again soon in another video.